What is transactional leadership? Transactional leadership is probably the most well understood or widely employed method of leadership. It seeks to motivate subordinates through the reward system. That is, individual employees or subordinates have different needs, wants, and the leader is able to provide or fulfill those needs or wants through rewards, through remuneration, through recognition, things of that nature that meet the needs of the individual. So this reward system serves to motivate the subordinate. You can compare this to the transformational leadership approach, which focuses on aligning the values of the organization with the values of the individual. And this value alignment process serves to motivate the employee or the subordinate towards the objectives or the collective objectives shared by the individual and the organization. Now, transactional leaders traditionally use three techniques. First is a contingency reward system whereby if the subordinate complies with or achieves certain objectives identified by the organization, that the organization then provides whatever reward that meets the needs of that individual, oftentimes compensation or something of that nature. Active management by accession is where the leader manages or oversees the activities or actions of the subordinate, but is largely hands-off unless the leader foresees some issue arising or some need to interject. And if the leader sees a need to interject, then they interject. So it's relatively active management, but with the exceptional situation where they need to interject themselves in the activities of the subordinate. Now, passive management is a more extreme of that, and it is where the leader takes a fully hands-off approach and only interjects once something has happened that requires the manager's interjection. So there is no trying to foresee issues and interjecting then the way you would in active management by exception. You would wait until something negative happens and then after the fact seek to remedy the situation or whatever is required. So these are three primary techniques used by transactional leaders, but the important thing to understand here is the reward system generally employed by these types of leaders.